because they will not be going for items as, hey, we've got World 7. Woo!
And an interesting fort configuration there. Or interesting type configuration too, as we start off with door 6.
Yep, the ultimate game of let's make a deal, door number 6. But Macobra going to go into door number 5 and pick up the 1-up for some insurance, which will give Mitch an early lead.
Well, as you said, it's very early. Who knows if we're going to run into tough stages already? It makes sense to power up at this point.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad move by Macobra going for the insurance, because absolutely, we could see a lot of Trolley Worlds ahead, and if they cause a lot of deaths, you don't want to be taking a game over against an opponent. I mean, any game over from either is probably a death sentence at this point.
Ooh, I just saw the overworld transitions there. I think Macobra broke a required lock or built a required bridge.
Ooh. Oh, Macobra with the pause stress, but he's too late!
Sorry, Macobra, in this case, pausing won't save you.
But I see what I was trying to do there. When you pause like that, you can influence the position of those chompers there. That's exactly what Macobra's doing so that he doesn't take an unfortunate death. Mitch here in 1-2 with a swimming cheap trying to pick him off.
But at the same time, I noticed the pipe transition. I didn't see any lock there. That meant either I had overlooked where the lock was or where the bridge was going to be built. So in this case, 3F1 was optional, I think. Or no, wait, both cleared it. Never mind, I was thinking something else. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, that's a big pipe island right there on the Macobra side.
Yeah, holy Toledo. Holy Boss Bass, Batman!
Where's the Boss Bass repellent?
Yeah, Mitch Flowerpower getting his namesake there behind that chest. Something you don't see in the normal vanilla game. There are no flowers behind chests in the vanilla game, but here in Randomizer, you can see him, and Mitch will be the first one to get to the World 3 airship.
But of course, we have to deal with Ludwig von Koopa here.
Yeah, Kooky Koopa here. We'll see if he's an earthquake variety or a moon jumper. One hitter, though. That's no fun.
Well, at least, Kooky gets to, practice moon jumping even more than before.
Yep, that's for sure. So, Mitch taking down World 7 first. So, he'll be moving on to the next world. Macobra gonna be right behind him. Nice job.
And I think that's high enough for the, quick transition.
Yep, and let's find out what kind of item Peach has for... Well, actually, we won't get to find out because it's Bowser's letter.
I did hear that you could check the inventory and the item will still show up, though.
Correct, but we'll never know because they're not going to bother to check it this time, as Mitch Flowerpower is going to check on 5F2. We have 2 forts, and they could both be required.
That is true, but only one is apparently on the necessary path. Macobra, though, not taking a chance going through Desert Fort.
Yeah, Macobra playing a little bit conservative here. He's going to take down both fortresses here just in case there is that requirement. But if that is not required, Mitch is going to gain even more ground on Macobra. Remember, Mitch down 1 match to nothing here.
Alright, time to hope for a good warp. 2, 3, uh-oh. Do we need to go back?
I think we do, and Mitch realizes that, so he's going to go back. So with that, it's pretty much an even race again.
Well, once we enter the pipe on Macobra's side, oh, wait, right, Macobra still has to get through Skyfort first.
Correct. That's why it's going to be a pretty even race. Oh, and Mitch down to Small Mario now. He's going to have to play this part cool because he cannot afford to take costly deaths. Being down 1-0 against Macobra, who's a really good runner in his own right, and Macobra flying through the lava fort here. He's in pretty good shape. He's going to take the lead here, I think.
Maybe, but look at this. Near sync boom booms.
Wow, yeah, this is a tie. This is pretty much a tie. I love it. Holy mackerel. So with that, it is a dead heat. The Hammer Brothers give Mitch Flowerpower the lead because they kept moving on Macobra's side.
And Wow, we get to skip an entire section, but oh no, Mitch is small for 7-6.
Macobra gets it on the first try with the raccoon tail! Unbelievable! That is not easy to do, folks.
Indeed. Mitch, though, actually having to go through, this is a bit of a long stage, which doesn't help, but nice pipe transition while, oh no, Macobra is in 6-5 with Boss Bass!
Go figure. One of the trolliest places in the world to have a boss pass, but the good news is, if Macobra goes into a pipe, he can despawn that boss pass, but he doesn't have that in mind. He's going for the gusto.
I would still be careful. Once you take out Boss Bass, you have just about 4 to 5 in-game seconds to fly up and get out of there. Ooh.
He's safe. Woo! That was a close call. Nice job there from Macobra. Mitch still here in 7-6, doing it the traditional way. He's just a couple of moves away from being done here. Don't miss that pipe, Mitch. He's got it.
So after a heart attack or two later, we have now moved on to, oh joy, another one, World 7 airship.
So we're getting all the sunset airships out of the way.
Well, it is dark in my current area. Uh-oh, Mitch has learned a Boss Bass and decides, Boss Bass, be gone!
Yep. Safe play there for Mitch, so he will despawn the Boss Bass there. Well, psych!
Wait.
He has to go to the other pipe.
Oh, right. I was confused for a moment. I'm not used to Boss Bass returning there.
I wasn't either, but you have to go to the far end pipe to despawn the Boss Bass. See, now he's gone. As Macobra makes quick work of Lemmy Koopa, which is what name in the cartoon?
This one is Hip.
Well, he wasn't very hip this time. He's down.
Well, the saying is it's hip to be square, and Hip was bouncing on a round ball.
Alrighty, so Macobra done with the second world here, this World 6 Mitch right behind him here, so still very, very close between these two, as it's been all night. As we get the famous Dragon Warrior.
I was laughing at the overworld configuration because, like, we had an isolated stage there.
I know, that is crazy, isn't it? That's the nature of Super Mario Bros. 3 Rando, though, as Macobra going to bypass the 1-up and get his music box, which really isn't going to come in handy now that World 7's done.
Oh, I saw what Mitch was trying to do, but that hitbox on Lemmy, aching out the firepower.
That's too bad, but Mitch does clear Lemmy Koopa, and he was pretty strong as well, and we have the maze, 7-9.
Great, the Blue Maze Special. I wasn't exactly hungry for this. Waiter, can I please get a different order? Wait, I can't? Ah, dang it.
Wait, waiter! This Blue Maze Special is raw!
I can't help it. We have so much ice. We have to serve the Blue Maze Special with ice.
Alright, so Mitch done with World 3. He's going to enter World 4 right now. Macobra almost done with the 7-9 map. The Angry Sun's still out there, but Macobra is through.
So then I guess the next question is, which direction is Mitch going to go here? Mitch is going... Alright, heading back, while Macobra, 6F3.
Back to the carpet fort for Macobra here, and Mitch taking down the Hammer Brother and getting a music box.
And thanks again, chat.
Alright, so Mitch taking down another Sledgehammer Bro, and this time gets a star. Ooh, and these are not...
Go ahead.
These are not the friendly type of Oddfoots Macobra had to deal with, but he's able to skirt by him, and now he's done with 6F3.
Okay, honest question. Would you rather deal with 7-9 or 5-3, considering both of their lengths?
Me?
Yeah.
That's tough. They're both tough in their own rights. 5-3.
I saw
Not
the
by
boss
much.
pass.
Yeah, that's why I did what I did there, because I saw the boss pass too. But Mitch was able to despawn it, so you won't have to worry about it on the bottom portion at least. But they're both nasty stages. Speaking of nasty stages, Macobra here in 7-2. He's gonna have to build that music box bridge.
Why does it have to be a brush?
Oh, talk about being trapped. That was very rude.
There was... How on earth were you supposed to even know that Koopa Paratroopa was over there?
Who made this randomizer anyways? Ocean?
I thought it was
Macobra
Atlas.
Might have been Atlas, who knows? But in any event, Macobra done with 7-2. By the way, 7-2, one of the things I like to talk about from time to time, that is the last stage in the vanilla game that has a white mushroom house, but it's the hardest one to get, as we now have 4F1.
This fort also has a few names. Thwomp Fort for the first time. It has the Side Thwomps Candle Fort for... Well, this is where the Hotfoots are also introduced. There's a lot of introductions here.
Yep, and it's pick your poison. Do you take the faster upper path with all of the riffraff and those sideway thwomps, or do you go down to the bottom portion, which is a little bit easier, but can still mess with you, as Mitch now is in that same 7-2.
Alright, Fortress defeated. We get to skip a stage. Macobra also skipping a Hammer Bro. Unfortunately, I did not memorize which one that had. One of the disadvantages of this game is if Hammer Bros do hit each other, sometimes it's hard to keep track of who has what item.
Right you are, there's we have the World 2 airship now for Macobra. And we're going to have Iggy Koopa at the end. Last time he took just one hit. Let's see how strong he is this time. Oh, he's got the Earthquake!
Very strong, but Macobra with Fire Flower.
Maximum! He was maximum. He took the fire kill to finish the rest of the hit points there. But Macobra done with World 3. He's moving on. Mitch got a cloud, by the way.
Yeah, all we need now is for Wendy to do that, and I think we effectively have the folks at home's dream.
Absolutely, it's definitely my dream. I always like to see the strong Wendy's there. Thank you, Mario. You're the hero of... This is not Zelda 2, King. Or Zelda 1.
I thought it was Zelda 1.
Yeah, it is Zelda 1, yes. Yes, that is... you are a real hero. That's right. Next up is the quick stand stage.
And with the angry sun in its normal position. So let us start bringing the sun down.
Alright. Now Macobra is through. Oh! Almost had the swag jump over the sun there, but just missed it. But nevertheless, he is done with the quick stand stage. This is World 1. And again, a lot of stages required because of that lock. 1-5.
Hey, chat pointed this out. Shoutouts to Leslie Pro 04. We're doing these best 2 out of 3s. Wasn't that effectively, not counting maybe the numbered tiles, the same exact map configuration?
Absolutely. What is this? The Michael Larson patterns and press your luck?
I don't know. I don't see where the plus 1 up is.
Right. Macobra is able to avoid the fireworks, getting his 1 up. He's got 6 extra lives, as does Mitch here, as he's getting ready to complete the World 3 airship and take on the very, very beefy Iggy Koopa.
Alright, Macobra in 5-2, able to stay up, which is kind of important. It's a long way down.
Not only is it a long way down, it's a much more difficult venture in the bottom path and longer.
But if you stay up top, easy as that.
Better believe it. And I always like to take that pipe, get my 3 1-ups and power up, and be on my way. Of course, you're not going to see the runners do that unless they are desperate need in lives. Neither runner in desperate need at the moment.
Mitch apparently in desperate need of an action figure there.
And we're at 4-4 now, and Macobra, nice timing there to take down the Lakitu there.
Able to take the air shortcut in the water stage. but keeping it cool right now for the rest of it.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. He does not want to be taking a death here. And oh no!
Oz, why did you have to say that?
I wanted a closer race.
I mean, yes, nothing wrong with close races, but don't you know you're not supposed to invoke commentator's curse like that?
I've done that more than enough. I know the drill by now. That was a very unfortunate death there, Macobra. And yeah, that is exactly what the doctor ordered on Mitch's side. Remember, he's down 1-0, so he has to win this match or he will be done. Well, he won't be done because he will go into the bronze medal match, but his chances of winning the championship will come to an end. Uh-oh, Macobra gonna get through this time? Yes!
In this case, having the mushroom ended up saving Macobra there. Mitch can take 2 hits.
I see what you're going with that in chat, and yes, I've done enough commentary to know who I've been with in the commentator's booth to know what kind of seeds I'm rooting for. Unless, of course, those seeds are like 11 p.m. at night and it's a work night, so there's that. Wait just a minute! Didn't this happen last time?
Yes, it did! We're back in Warpfort!
Brad, is this even randomized? Well, at least the power-ups are randomized. There's no leaf there this time, so they're gonna have to play it through.
Mitch tried to go for the one-time clip, didn't exactly work out, but in this case, it is very close again.
Yep, these runners are neck and neck. We're about the halfway point in this race. Again, Macobra, if he wins this, he'll move on to the Grand Championship against either GamerCal or Classic Gamer, and we have the World 4 Airship. He's going to go for the running start. Mitch, on the other hand, is going to go after this Sledgehammer Bros screen and get another music box. So many music boxes with these Hammer Brothers screens tonight.
But the unfortunate part is the one world where they would be kind of useful, World 7, we're already past it.
And Cheatsy Koopa, super beefy as well, a 5-hitter again.
But not an Earthquaker. We still have one more left.
Telling you, it's got to be Wendy.
It could be.
Well, we got a 1 in 3 chance. Let's move on to World 5 up next. So Mitch Flowerpower taking down Larry Koopa as well. So these runners neck and neck, but Cobra with the slight advantage at the moment. Let's find out what kind of prize. And we do have the Price is Right send-off from Bob Barker. Please have your Koopaling spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody!
Hammer! We still have Desert World. It's possible. And oh, that is an ugly-looking World 5 to start.
Speaking of ugly levels to start, we have the 1-5 beta, which is considerably more difficult than the actual 1-5 stage. For 1, no coin heaven. 2, no power-ups.
3, how did that Buzzy Beetle not hurt Macobra?
How did that Piranha Plant not hit Macobra? Holy dodges, Batman! He's Neo Anderson!
I didn't realize we were already dealing with the 1 here, but seriously, where's the nearest phone booth?
I know, right? Next up is 5-7 now for Macobra, as we still have a very close race between these fine gentlemen here. Please make sure you give both of our runners a follow, because they have been absolutely destroying it tonight.
Don't forget about my commentary partner, Laws Cards Fan 23.
And of course, my commentator partner, Wolfman2000. This has been one heck of a series of races so far here, and we may not be done yet because it is best 2 out of 3, as we have 3 F2 next to deal with.
Good old Waterford. Considering everything that's been going on, it's probably good to just slow down just a little bit, take a nice dip, refresh yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. A nice swim to relax the muscles here and just hopefully not touch those boos. And Macobra's in there safely. He can use that fire suit to quick kill Boom Boom, which he does.
Now, honest question for you. Do you take the tower, or do you potentially deal with the 2 stages in Hammer Bros to go to the pipe?
That's a tough one. He's going to go for the Tower of Greed.
wait a second. I don't recall this. Let's see. How many transitions are there? There's not 8 of them, and I don't see a Terminator.
Right! There is no Terminator. I'm gonna reference every game show before we're through. Okay, maybe not, but look out for those nippers.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about multiple choices here. We only have to worry about ourselves as we get up. Oh, watch out for the whammy. Wait, now I'm mixing up my games here. I should have gone with Stopper.
Oh, yes. Remember, hit the buzzer. That is what stops the clock. There are no stoppers here in Super Mario 3 Rando. All of the worlds are good.
Unless, of course, we're dealing with a Crazy World 8, but right now... Oh, no! 6-6.
6 indeed. Not a pleasant stage at all. It has the gauntlet at the end.
Where is the swim through the waterford? Was kind of nice and relaxing. This one's stressful.
Well, you gotta take the sweet with the sour, I suppose. And you gotta watch out for those rocket Cheep Chiefs that appear here in 6-6, as well as these Big Berthas. Cobra doing a good job, though, dodging everything here, but he's going to have to watch out for that Fire Piranha. Nice job. Mitch right behind him in 6-6, though. Nice use of that Koopa shell there. Macobra through 6-6. Nicely played. Mitch, let's see how he does. Uh-oh. Taking some damage to that nanny blooper.
But taking the low road, it should still be fine. But now Macobra still has to deal with 2 more stages. Okay, 3-6 shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Now, 3-6 is pretty easy as long as he stays on the platforms here and doesn't get rolled off by those spinning logs. Oh, almost taking damage on that fire snake. Mitch down to Small Mario. He's got to be careful. He's through.
Sigh of relief. We don't have to deal with that stage ever again. At least until potentially the next match.
Right you are, as Macobra through 3-6, so right now it's a 1-stage lead, very close.
And the next one, it's the star run without the star. Come on, 7-3, be nice.
Yeah, good old 7-3 here. We haven't seen the 7-3 beta yet. That's like one of the few betas we haven't seen yet. I think the other one, there's a couple others we haven't seen. One I'm not going to mention, but one I am going to mention is what I like to call the 7-6 beta, the waterfall.
Oh, I know which one you don't want to talk about. I will mention...
Shh, don't say it.
I won't. What I will say is, you may have noticed this at home, we don't have auto-scrollers. There are actually 2 stages that have them.
And one of them is 5-9. Here's the World Series. Yep, the other we're not going to talk about. Hopefully. Mitch flying through 7-3 here. He's got it. He'll get his one up. Macobra just about ready to face off against the Koopaling here. Roy's our boy. Oh! Losing that firepower there. 3. 3 is what we needed.
3 is the number that we shall count, and the number of counting shall be 3. Thou shalt not count to 2, unless then thou proceedest to 3. 5 is right out.
So Macobra going to keep his lead on Mitch, but Mitch can gain a little bit more time if he can get the fire kill on Roy, but it doesn't look like he's going to go for it. Save it. Oh, but he loses his fire suit too.
Right at the end. Oh, what is it with these Koopa Kid hitboxes? Come on.
I guess Roy took the page out of Iggy's hitbox and made things difficult for both Macobra and Mitch, as now we have 6-8 with Boss Bass.
Of course, Boss Bass likes Iceland too.
True, he does like Iceland, but this is the lone quote-unquote Greenland here in Iceland. We still have the ice block, of course, with Macobra taking out the Boss Bass. Somehow, that ice block misses the parapet.
It's rare that I've seen that, but it has happened before. Sometimes the ice blocks apparently just aren't very nice. It's supposed to be an ice block, but it's not an ice block. Okay, I should stop with the puns while I'm ahead.
Yep, let's go to 4-5 instead.
where we have a sun to deal with. Sun shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Ooh, but Macobra losing that fire suit, but he's just about done with this 4-5 here, and he is through. Mitch right behind him. He's kept pace here in this 6th world here. Oh, but look out, Mitch. Down to small. He does
Then
get his
big.
power up back. Yep.
The issue, though, is you only get... Ooh, 7-1, hold on. Aw, no first try.
No second try either, and this could be where Mitch gains some ground here. He's catching up. Macobra, I think he's starting to panic here. He's got to relax here because he knows he can do this clip. But Mitch, if he does it on the first try, no, he doesn't get on the first try either.
But Mitch
Second try though, and Mitch will get the lead by virtue of that block clip. Macobra's still struggling with it.
The problem is, I've seen Macobra do some duck jumps on it, but I don't remember if you can duck jump it. You have to calm down. Oh, gets it with the moonwalk! Why not?
Nice, Michael Jackson style. Excellent job there, but because of that, Mitch will take the lead there. So it just goes to show you can be very consistent with the hardest setting, because remember, he had that first try raccoon clip, but with no tail, Macobra had problems with it. So it can happen to anybody at any time.
But again, Macobra isn't that far behind. But again, Fort Knox, and oh, Mitch has the raccoon tail. I think there's one here, but Macobra has to be quick. No!
It's not there. Oh, and that is just going to further Mitch's lead there. And guys, we could have that rubber match here. So Macobra going to have to play through Fort Knox here, get his Tanuki suit, and that is going to enable Mitch to take the lead going into World 7 unless he takes a death.
Well, World 5 airship, that is not necessarily going to be the problem. The problem will be, based off of the ground, are we going to have a quaking Big Mouth? No!
Oh.
Wendy! I think Wendy is our second quaking Koopa kid.
Yes!
But then, how many hits?
Come on, B5. B5! As Macobra takes down Boom Boom here in Fort Knox, he'll move on to the airship as well. But he is now going to be in the wrong side of this match, as Mitch will take the lead going into World 7. But keep in mind that Macobra still has a Jugum Cloud, which could put him right back in this if he uses it in the right spot. Next up's going to be World 3.
Well, that's a bit of an ugly configuration. We have to go through 5 stages. First one, the iceberg.
Yeah, so that Jugum Cloud. If we see that one stage we dare not talk about, could put Macobra back into the driver's seat again.
That is true. Of course, let's see. Did Mitch already use that one Lakitu Cloud? I have forgotten.
Well, that's the 64,000 Koopa coin question. I have no idea, as we now have 3-1 in almost its vanilla location.
Well, certainly it's Vanilla World, and okay, it's the 3-3 tile. Close enough, we'll take it.
Yep, Macobra now into the 6-2 beta as well. Mitch doing a little bit of, getting a little bit of airtime here on 3-1, and he's through the pipe.
Alright, 2 down, 3 to go in this gauntlet.
What is this? What's my line all of a sudden? Here's the 2-4.
The Hidden Oasis, we're fine here so far.
Yeah, the reason why it's called the Hidden Oasis is... Oh no! Mitch falling into the hole and taking a death, and that's going to allow Macobra to gain some ground.
That's not where the Hidden Oasis is. The Hidden Oasis is up above, but you need a tail for it.
Yeah, because there is an oasis, because, you know, there's the water, and there's a whole bunch of coins there as well. Oh! Firebro giving Mitch a little bit of a taste of his own medicine there, so gonna have to be careful the rest of the way there. Oh, look out for that Paragoomba. Oh, this is an ugly set of enemies. Now Mitch really gonna have to be careful. And he's through!
It's rare that I see 2 4s that nasty. And the problem with it is, even if you do use the tail, it's longer.
I know! As now we have our first hand stage. This is my favorite one, the coin stage. So Mitch gonna get a nice prize, hopefully. We've seen enough music boxes. Please let it be something good. Oh, that's not bad. Fire flower.
We will take a fire flower. At the very least, it's a Bowser Koopa killer. Final stage in the gauntlet. It is 4-6. No boss bass. Whew!
Yeah, breathe a sigh of relief there. Macobra has definitely gained some ground here. It's still in the lead here in 4-6. Both runners taking some costly deaths. The one Macobra had was more costly. So keep that in mind. And another costly death for Macobra!
Stop at a whammy. Roar.
And he's going to play this coin ship out, as is Mitch. Because auto-scrollers are turned off, it's much easier to do, but you still got to do the double boomerang bros. And got him. Gets a mushroom for his troubles.
Same with Mitch, makes sense. However, Macobra has to go through that. Mitch is first into the pipe. And didn't we have that same configuration last time?
Is this even randomized? But to be honest, I think I see that lock there like 99% of the time. What about you? Ooh, Macobra! Woo!
Yeah, Macobra was scaring me, but I was also...
He's still scaring me! Look out! Macobra's gonna give us a heart attack!
While 4F2... That was an interesting configuration of the overworld map to have to go through like that.
Oh, my goodness gracious there, Macobra! I mean, living on the razor's edge there in 4-6! Well, was that the correct fort? No.
No.
You have to play it through the other one. So they're both required. Unless you go through panel 8, which Macobra's not gonna, and you can't fault him. This is 6F1. Mitch going for the gusto here. He's in there.
Now, will we get an invincibility star to have the quick kill on Boom Boom? No.
You'll have to settle for a mushroom as Macobra getting ready for the Boom Boom fight in 4F2. Mitch likewise here in 6F1. Macobra's got him. Mitch has got him as well. So right now, Mitch is a full fort ahead of Macobra at this point.
However, it is still anyone's game.
Oh, absolutely, it is still anybody's game, but Macobra, he has got to play clean if he hopes to sweep this match against Mitch here, as Mitch finding the World 7 Beta Hammer Brothers stage. You don't see that in the normal game, but that's what it would have looked like had there been Hammer Brothers in World 7.
Alright. We know what airship it is. But we also know the Koopa Kid.
Yep, Cootie Pie, Wendy O. Koopa, no matter how you look at it, we're going to see how thick Wendy is. We know she's going to have Earthquake. Let's find out how many... Oh, come on! Come on!
All that hype, and it's gone. Just gone.
I just have 3 words for you. The game knows.
I thought that's supposed to be for the players, not the commentators!
It could still be for the commentators, too. I haven't ruled it out, and Macobra finds out 1 hit is all we need to take down Wendy, so all she had was the side salad. But to be fair, she had Earthquake, so I'll rule it a side salad with a Frosty. But we're moving on to World 8. And he gets handed!
But
there's
that's
the waterfall.
That's the best stage to be handed in.
That's a nice one, yeah. It's a fast one. There's no enemies. It's just get up this waterfall as fast as you can. The 7-6 beta here, and Mitch will be done. Now, if Macobra can skip the hand, he can gain some time on Mitch. Let's see if Macobra can get lucky. Our survey says yes!
But hold on, that was an airship or Navy.
No, that was a hand!
No, the other one on the overworld where, okay, Macobra found an Air Force, that's fine. But I was talking about the overworld map.
Oh, the overworld map. Gotcha.
And that's Mitch's thought right now, going through 3-9 to then go for that tile.
So this is where the diversion happens right here. If Macobra guesses wrong and Mitch guesses right, we're going to have that rubber game for you. But if Macobra's the one that ends up being right, he's moving on to the finals. That's why World 8 is the great equalizer.
Lock broke over there. We have more access to the dark area. Macobra now in the available Oasis. Mitch Flowerpower in Super Tanks.
Very interesting. So Mitch now in the Super Tanks, so we will see. So quickly, how many bridges do we have, chat?
I'm gonna say 1.
You know what? We're due for a 0 bridger. I'm gonna say 0.
Now, question. We know that Super Tanks, we're not gonna see if it's a bridge or a lock immediately. But oh, I saw that there on the hand bridge. Top right had a lock to break.
Interesting. Mitch may have already defeated that stage. We're still... Ooh! That's a dead end, so we know that's not required.
We have to get to hand bridge. That's where the others are located.
Oh, absolutely indeed. So Mitch done with the Air Force. 1 bridge required. Macobra was this close to being home free and moving on to the finals, but the game says, gotta find my bridge.
So here's the question. Where is it? Did Mitch already cover it?
If he did, we're going to game 3. If not, it's still anybody's game. Macobra now in 5F1. Mitch now playing through 2-2.
Alright, Boom Boom is down. Desert Oasis covered for Mitch.
Well, let's see if Macobra decides to go back and... Well, that lock didn't break. That's encouraging for Macobra.
But at the same time, that's one
There
stage.
it is!
That's it!
The bridge is built for Macobra. He's got his Hammer Brothers suit ready to go. And Macobra right now in the catbird seat to be moving on to the Grand Championship.
Oh, that was a gamble that Macobra took. I can't blame either runner for doing, their actions, but at the same time... Oh boy, Macobra just has to still keep it calm, collected, and only unleash the rage on Bowser Koopa. Mitch now sees the bad news.
Yeah, Mitch still has to build the bridge, so unless Macobra makes some serious errors here, he's moving on to the championship. Hi, Bowser! Bye, Bowser! And get your GGs out for Macobra52. He sweeps the series against Mitch and will be going on to the Grand Championship. Boy, what a performance by both runners.
Indeed. Official SRL time, 38 minutes, 17 seconds.
I must say, both of these runners deserve to be where they are right now because they're 2 of the best in the business. Macobra sweeping, Mitch finding the bridge there, but the one gamble that Macobra took was the gamble that won him this match right there. Mitch took one gamble, won him a race. Macobra taking another gamble, won him the race as well. Holy smokes.
Oh! Mitch wanted the clip, didn't get the enemy, but instead the enemy got Mitch. Boo diddly, why?
Wow. And I see Mitch was trying for that swag quip one more time, but this time it just didn't work out for him. And now Mitch not going to be able to do the clip here, and so that means bye-bye 1-up, but Mitch going to try and finish this seed here. Going to do it the natural way here. Boy, Macobra just been absolutely tearing apart at this. He is still undefeated. He could be the one to beat, I'm telling you. But Gamer Cal and Classic Gamer, whoever emerges there, they're going to have their hands full in the championship. I'm telling you, Wolfman.
I can completely see it. Alright, Mitch. Just relax, hug your fellow Bowser plushie, and finish strong.
Absolutely here. make sure you give both of our runners a follow because they played their hearts out tonight. They were fantastic.
All right, one more leap.
And got him. So
Mitch,
get your GGs out. Go ahead.
yeah, Mitch can breathe a sigh of relief. Go ahead and do it, Laz.
So get your GGs out for Mitch Flowerpower. He played a really good race, but unfortunately his chances of returning back to the championship match has gone up in flames. But he will be back for the bronze medal match between the runner-up of the GamerCal and Classic Gamer match. So he's not done with the tournament just yet, but he will not pick up the gold this time around. But still, he put up one heck of a performance. He had some amazing comebacks through the bracket stages. But tonight is Macobra's night, and we do have, I believe, Macobra here in the commentators booth. No, we have Mitch here in the commentators booth. Macobra right behind him. Stand by, gentlemen. With that, we have both. Go ahead.
Yeah, by the way, official SRL time for Mitch, 40:29, but Macobra, Mitch, GG.
It's
Both of you
over.
talk about this.
GG.
Yes.
It's over. I'm glad. Thank you. It's over, man. It's over. I don't have to do this anymore.
Well, technically, Mitch, it's not over for you because we do have the bronze medal match. So you still are going to have to do this one more time.
One more time. Okay. All right.
Gotta fight that bronze medal.
I would never not try, obviously, but I mean, gosh, dang it, man. I died once that entire time. One time.
Yeah, because that was in 2-4 in that last match. You went into the hole just like a Tiger Woods 5-iron right into the cup in TC at Sawgrass.
Dude, every fork in the road, like when I picked 7-2, I was like, it's over. And then the fork in the road, I picked 7-6, the small Mario. I had to do like a 3-minute level. Horrible. Horrible luck, man. Congrats, Cobra. Congrats. Good luck for your finals.
Thanks. I'm still in shock, to be honest. I mean, I thought we were going to game 3 after that last win because I had my share of deaths as well.
Yeah, you had a couple of bad deaths there. I mean, that 1 in 4-4 right at the end, that was a brutal run right there. And that was the death that put Mitch in the lead. And he led for a good portion until World 8. Mitch had the lead going into World 8, but one thing that put you back in the lead, Macobra, Mitch got handed at the beginning. You did not.
Oh,
gee, what is another component of luck?
them hands, man.
Yeah, joys of
GGs,
RNG
man.
with a simple 8-bit game that can be changed a lot. Though,
Good luck, Macobra. Good luck, dude. Like it's gonna be an intense match, man. If you're on your game as much as you were today, minus some of your bad deaths you guys are talking about, I think you're gonna do great, man. I think you'll do fantastic.
Right. I mean, man, I can't believe it. To be honest, them Lackatees, man, they must have took some sniper training on me. They got me. I was right at the pipe, and you got me. So
Sharpshooters, man. That's like a #1 primary spot too in the actual speedrun. That one section right there, right at the pipe, right? That one came down just about right before you were gonna go in the pipe, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
After that's like the prime.
We're going to game 3 after this.
I have nightmares of that snipe.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, GG, man. You've relieved me though. You've relieved me. I'm okay now. I'm good.
Man.
Oh, that was good, man. Good runs. Hope to see you next year as well. The champion. That's what I'm putting my life savings on you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mitch. You had one heck of a bracket stages. Times where it looked like you were just going to be flat out of the tournament. Your back was against the wall numerous times in the bracket stages, but every time you found a way to just fight back, dig a little bit deeper, come back, and end up winning your matches. But tonight just was not your night this time.
Nope. I knew something was weird when the Nintendo didn't want to read the EverDrive, and I was just having the tech problems. I guess, tonight just wasn't my night. It happens, though. It happens.
But yeah, Macobra, I wanted to talk to you. That first clip you did in that second race with the tail on the first try, absolutely incredible. And then with out the tail, you struggle with it. I mean, this game is crazy. Am I right?
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, when I got that first try at the tail, and like, chat's blown up about that one. But yeah, the 7-1 one was like, but completely different story. It just wouldn't work out. There took me like 20 tries, I think.
Yeah, because Mitch was another reason why he gained some more time in you. He got it on the second try, so that was another thing that gave him a lead. I mean, you guys, it was never a runaway at any point. I mean, I don't think at any point did anyone take more than a 2-stage lead ever throughout the 2 races.
I can't believe that though, because I had to play 7-6. Man, that level's like 2.5 minutes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you got it first try with the tail. That time difference is massive.
I mean, think about it. If you take the intentional death now, did you have any power-ups for 7-6? Nope. Ooh, nope. So that was that.
Ouch, yeah.
Just unfortunate. Otherwise, we could have had a tie. Whoa.
Yeah, dude. But no, man, the clip with the tail, that's insane, dude. First try, too. You must have been like, okay, I'm in the. You must have thought you were in the lead for sure at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. It just happens.
So I at least have one question for Mitch.
What's up?
What was the action figure?
Oh, that's somebody made that for me. It's my Mitch Flowerpower action figure.
Neat. It's very nice.
I have it on my screen right now. It'll flash up eventually.
Awesome.
Why? What about the action figure? It's not a real thing. It's just an image.
Right.
I was just curious about it. That's all.
Dude, I put it up every game for these brackets. I've come to speedrun my way.
Well, hopefully we at least see you speedrun on future events.
Yep. Well, GDQ's coming up. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Indeed.
Got a couple of randomizers being featured, and I'll tell you what, I think someday, mark my words, someday we're going to see this Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer in action, and it is going to be
lit. It's so weird how it hasn't.
I know, but I think it's only a matter of time because we had 2 randomizers get in with the Zelda randomizer and then these Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer. I just think it's only a matter of time before we see this one in there, and when it does get in there, it's going to be exciting.
Indeed.
Now, do you think we should have the lock breaks with hammers and stuff if we do that one for safety, or should we do these seeds?
That's a tough one. I mean, obviously with the hammers breaking the locks, you have faster seeds. I think you can't go wrong either way.
Yeah, agreed.
My instinct says bracket flags 2 or tournament brackets.
Cool. Wolfman knows. He knows what's up.
I mean, there are many ways of doing this, or if we really wanted to just have fun with it, we could try frog percent.
Oh, that would be fun.
Frog percent would be crazy.
So, Macobra, congratulations. You're moving on to the Grand Championship. It'll either be against Classic Gamer or GamerCal. So, what are your thoughts about that heading into the championship match coming up for you?
That's another good race coming up tomorrow. I mean, either one, I mean, I'd be fine with. I mean, Classic's got the randomizer down pat. I mean, he's beat me countless times in the weeklies. So, GamerCal, he's a big surprise too. He's only started like several months ago, and he's already shaped up, and he's in the Final Four, obviously. So,
he's been lighting up the competition as a GamerCal, and of course, Classic Gamer. We know about his abilities and how he absolutely destroys randomizers. But one thing I like to say in commentary, doesn't matter what the randomizer is. Randomizer doesn't care who you are. Anyone can win any race at any given time.
That is the best thing that you could possibly say about Randomizer. That is exactly what it is.
You better believe it. So, guys, again, GG to the both of you. Fantastic races. Wolfman, any final thoughts or questions before we wrap things up?
We do have to cover minor administrative stuff, but otherwise, I don't have any more questions regarding the runners.
All right, then. Well, you guys take it easy, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely. GG to both of you. Again, best
GG,
of luck
Cobra.
in your next races.
Pleasure.
Absolutely.
Finally get to play against you.
Right on, dude. You whooped my ass, man. You earned it. You frickin'
then.
earned it. Now do it one more time and take the belt, dude. Take it.
All right, it's been a
All
pleasure.
right. Bye, guys.
Alright, we have a few more events tonight here on the Speed Gaming family of networks. If you stick around right here on Speed Gaming, we will have the Zelda 1 Randomizer All Boards, No Swords tournament. Oh,
Absolutely.
This is actually perfect reference here. We just covered SMB3 Rando. So what ties SMB3 Rando to Zelda 1 Rando?
Both are created by Fred Coughlin. So he's going to be in the match against Malagord. And for those of you who are just joining us, that is actually a rematch due to some unforeseen circumstances that happened. So we're getting a rematch here. It is the final round of 16 winners bracket matchup. Winner moves on to the Elite 8 flags, and things are only going to get tougher from there for those runners.
Indeed, and for those that want to look at Super Metroid, we do have the Super Metroid weekly race on Speed Gaming 5. Please follow twitch.tv/speedgaming along with Speed Gaming 2 through 6, and do not forget about our foreign language restreams available in Spanish, German, French, and Portuguese.
Absolutely. A lot of great choices here. We have plenty of excitement, lots of variety here on the Speed Gaming family of networks. So, yes, make sure you do give all of them a follow. So, with that, I think that's going to wrap it up here for the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament tonight. Down to just 3 matches left this year. Can you believe it?
Indeed. But for now, it's time for us to wind things down. So, you know what? Close it, Outlaws.
You better believe it. So, Wolfman, thank you very much for joining me on commentary tonight. It was a pleasure doing work with you. First time in this tournament. Glad we got to do it. We had a lot of fun.
Indeed.
And so, on behalf of both of our runners tonight, Macobra52 and mitchflowerpower, again, please make sure you give them both a follow because they were absolutely outstanding tonight. And also, make sure you give my commentator partner, Wolfman2000, a follow as well. So, on behalf of all of our runners, on behalf of everybody here on Speed Gaming, it's LOZ Cards Fan 23 signing off. We will see you in a few minutes for the Zelda Randomizer All Boards, No Swords tournament. So we will be right back.
And for the rest of you, watch out for Boss Bass.
So long.